I'm wondering if we could make a distinction, and talk a little bit about non-duality. Because the way I get non-duality, which is Bhagavan, we address the source. And we talk to the source, and we talk about, if we point, we're always, whatever we say, we're pointing to the source and saying, move there, and you'll see. Whereas other teachings that create many, many distinctions are talking to the individual or to the mental apparatus. And I'm seeing, I can notice the difference so quickly. What is talking to my, let's say, mental apparatus and making more and more distinctions, which in a way has taken me farther and farther away from my non-dual nature, or the non-dual nature, or the source. And so in other words, it's kind of like building more and more fences, which are all these distinctions, and then saying, after you do all these practices and understand all these distinctions, somehow you'll jump over the fence, or you'll be over there and you'll be into oneness, or you'll be into what's true about yourself, or reality. But it seems to me that it goes farther and farther and farther away.
Well, that's the mind.
Yeah.
That's still the mind. How far away are you now from the source of your being? See, you always are who you are seeking. We always already are that which we are aspiring to one day know. We are that. We can never not be that. Now, we use words like knowing it, realizing it, but who is it that needs to know it and realize it? See, there's a me there. And again, we're back into the mind when we ask the question, me. But me? Go back, go in deeper, deeper. From whence is this me, this I? Well, as you keep pursuing the quest, the inner quest of the me, the I, what occurs is you run out of mind. The mind stops, leaving only the awareness. Now, abiding in the awareness, staying present, staying poised in the stillness, in the silence of the awareness itself, the sense of I, the me, unravels. It dissolves. It merges into and as the stillness and silence of pure being. And over time, even if the mind does rise back up again, which it can do, the inclination can be there. If it does, just bring it back. Continually bring it back, because bringing it back into the stillness is into the location of peace, freedom, and joy. And it will be revealed in due time. Eventually, it will be revealed that the I is nothing more than a bundle of thoughts, the conditioned patterns that we have accumulated since our early childhood, taking to be me, taking to be the individual that we're thinking that we are, but in fact it's not who or what we are. We're the pure awareness. And when we just remain in the awareness as the awareness, this is easily known, easily seen. Not known by anyone that knows it, because it's not the mind knowing. It's nothing outside of it knowing it. There is nothing outside of it to know it. It is our being. We are it, and it is it. And as we remain in it as it, the sense of I, as I said, gradually over time disentangles itself from body-mind identification, from body identification, and we remain simply, easily, as this pure awareness. And there's no more inclination, eventually, to stray out into separation, which is suffering. It's very simple.
Yeah, I love it. It's just so simple. If you guys are watching on television, go to our website and check out this show. And if you're on the website, I'd say go back to when I asked that question, because what you said, I was asking, what is non-duality? And the way you answered my question, I was trying to give the example of like, on this, and you answered it, boom, just like this, non-dual, and in such a non-dual way. I think it was so clear that any kind of a teaching that creates so many distinctions and so many things to do, and it's all just concepts and ideas and tomorrows and practices, and the one thing you said was a pointing toward what's real, what you can do. You can take it as a practice, but in the meantime, it's a practice that dissolves itself. And I don't think these other practices dissolve themselves. They might end in a dead end, or they might end just to like say, well, okay, now I'm really good at this, but who am I still? I don't know.
Exactly. You got it. That's it. Mm-hmm.